All right, you guys. So normally I don't talk about celebrities on my page, but every once in a while. So the reason why I'm bringing this topic up is because I hear a lot of people talking about Miss Jackie O and her passing. And I wanted to collaborate and give my point of views to some of the things that have been missed because I'm hearing people talk about it at work. I'm hearing people talk about it on every social media network that I am tuned into. And a lot of people are making comments and allegations in regards thinking that her passing has something to do with her partner who is classified in this picture as DC Young Fly. If you guys do not know who that is, Google him, Google her as well. But my attention is going to be on her and her passing. So to keep it brief and straight to the point, she went in for cosmetic surgery. She cleared after surgery, but was went to her hotel for recovery and passed in her sleep. It was stated that she was found unconscious and unalive at 10 p.m. by a maid. They did not report that it was a friend or a family member who found her. They said a maid. So with that indicating, it is stating that she was by herself and the maid came in to check on her. Now the maid could have been called by a friend or family member who was supposed to come check on her because it's not normal hours for a maid cleaning services at a hotel to come check on you at 10 p.m. But then you also got to realize some of these places, when you have money like that, they allow you to do what you want to do. If you want to get a surgery and you don't have a family member, they put you in their hotel and their cleaning people, aka, are also your caregivers. They're supposed to be paid nurses like health aid people. So if they said the person came in at 10 p.m., it sounds like she either hired a home health aide where you have the nurses come in and go and check on you. But that's my allegations. But I want to point out that a lot of people are speculating and saying that this could be a elevation passing for DC Young Fly. Now, if that's true and you believe that to be true, we have to take heed to knowing this information and play a part in this demise and realize that these celebrities cannot gain fame or fortune without our support. So if you're one of those people that strongly feel that this is what took place, then the number one thing you need to do is stop supporting that person. When that person come out with a new Netflix series, don't watch it. When that person come out with a tour in your city, don't buy the ticket. Because if you do, then you're saying it's okay that this happened to this young lady in order to elevate this person. Let's point that out. And then we got to point out the fact that this can be a distraction. Just like the slap with Will Smith. What happened? They do things like this to get our attention so we can talk about it and distract us. You guys are not looking about the new laws that just passed in May around her passing about the chip that the FDA had passed to be placed in people's heads in order to control their movement so that those that don't walk no more can walk again because a chip has been implemented in their head. Those that can't hear no more can hear again because a chip can be implanted in your head to tell your brain neurons, or I don't know the proper terminology, to hear again, to see again. That bill just passed. Look into things about that. But a lot of us didn't catch the new bills that's been passed because we are following celebrity stories. And then another thing you have to look at, a lot of people are like, oh, she was so insecure, so she wanted to get a mommy makeover. A lot of people got to understand when you are a model like she was, like your body is your money. A lot of times your body is your money, so you got to obtain an image in order to continue getting your money. So a lot of times, yeah, you're happy with yourself, you think I'm pretty, but I won't get this job that's offering me $100,000 because my body is not the same anymore because I had children. Think about it. Look at Tyra Banks as an example. When Tyra Banks gained weight after her son, they told her she couldn't be a runway model no more. So people like Tyra Banks had the strength to say, I got other businesses, I don't need modeling. But if this was her main source of income, she could have ran to get surgery so she can get back to work. A lot of things is not due to insecurities. It's due to some people like chasing the bag so hard they're willing to put their life in jeopardy in order to get back to the bag. And then another thing you got to understand, it was speculations that they were breaking up. So meaning this man, her baby father, will not no longer have the love for her that a lot of people think, which can lean towards like if there was an elevation situation, he has no remorse in doing so because it was speculated she was getting ready to leave him. I don't know them personally. This is all things that's being reported, and I'm following reports like you are. So think about that too. A person can love you, but they don't have to be in love with you. There's a difference between the two. It's, for example, I can love you because you had my kids, but I'm not in love with you. So if something happened to you, I'll get over it. A lot of people live that life today. There's some people that lives in their household and don't even talk to their spouse or mate at all. And they say they love them. How is that possible? How is that possible? They don't compliment, they don't appreciate the things that their spouse is doing for them, but they call that love. That is not love. And then another thing is sometimes, like I said, think of all these things that are happening. Overall, it could be distraction. Most importantly, that we have to understand that we are the reason why a lot of celebrities do these things so they can be elevated, so the doors can be open. But we have the power to close the doors when we know something is not right. So if you're feeling deep down inside, this is not right, something is off, it feels like this was an elevation passing, then you don't elevate them. It's simple as that. Stop supporting them. That was my conclusions that I wanted you guys to look into so that you can know to look out for these things. And I'm proud that a lot of people are more awoke. They got out of bed and they see the things that's happening around them and are speaking up so others can know. So thanks social media for that outlet. All right, you guys, stay woke, pay attention, and do something.